WC here, we're back with another Survival Saturday. I'm very happy to say the winter shelter is complete, but I am not ready for winter yet. What I mean by that is there's a few more things I need to do to prepare for winter. One is chop a lot of wood. So I need to set up a good stack out here so I can have it easily accessible. It's right by the door. I'm going to set a good stack here. I'll show that. Then I'm going to insulate because the shelter is pretty intact, but I don't think it's ready for cold temps, really cold temps. In order to fix that, I need to do a few things, such as insulate the inner door. So I got the deer skin I was talking about. I'll be placing that in the inner door, a couple layers. Then I got outer door that I want to put in there to get another barrier. I'll use a tarp for that. And then any of the spots I'm seeing daylight or getting a good draft, I got some pipe insulation. I want to fill that in. Try this out, use some duct tape, make some nice little spots. Maybe make them so they can be pulled out if I need more fresh air or, plugged back up. While I'm out here, I always like to review some kind of MRE ration or camping hiking food. Well, this weekend I got some Mountain House. Got some cool stuff with this. So these are actually older, and I got breakfast skillet for breakfast with some of the old MRE components that I've actually got. And these items are all things that I've traded and picked up, and I got some really cool combos. You got to check them out. For lunch, I got lasagna with meat sauce and some awesome components with that. For dinner, we got some beef patty and mashed potatoes and some components with that. Kind of made my own MREs, kind of having fun with it. So got a lot of work to do, so let's get started. Okay, so this is my setup. I made a stake, drove it down as a starting point on this side, and then I started cutting up pieces that would fit in the stove. I got a guide piece right here that I created by finding the perfect measurement in the stove, and then I'm using this to mark all the wood I got, and I'll cut proper lengths and process all the wood I have and stack it up right here. So that's what I got going on, and then any extra pieces or anything like that I'll just set aside, and we can chop these up for kindling or little starter wood from there. Okay, so I've made a little bit of progress. I at least have a system down so I can become more efficient now that I've identified the best way to do it. It is kind of a tedious cutting up to the size of the wood stove, but I gotta have it ready. I'm using the XL 240 Silky Saw, and then I'm batoning it with the SE6 knife. And it's working out pretty good, but I got a long ways to go. But now it's time for lunch. So I'll be busting this lasagna with meat sauce. I believe this Mountain House is from 2011. Not sure, we'll double check that. And then I got some MRE components to check out as well. So let's bust in and see what we got. For lunch, got my own little setup. We got Mountain House Pro Pack. So they believe it was best manufactured date right there, 2011, I think 44th day. I think they use a 5-digit date code. So I got this from Inky Snoot, and I'll be eating that for lunch today. And then we have a Tutti Frutti drink. Excited to have that. And you're gonna see a common theme with the cheese spread with jalapenos. That goes good with every meal. Got a white flatbread. I got this from Jack of Trades. All links are down below. You can check those guys out. Got Wild Zora lemon chicken soup. I really like lemon soup, lemon rice. So we're really excited to try this. Also got this from Jack of Trades. Then I have a cran raspberry First Strike bar and some Hot Diggity Dog hot sauce. This is from a British ORP. I'm ready to make this lunch up. I'm going to mix up the Tutti Frutti. I believe I got this from Traversing Food in a trade. It's like a nice powder. I believe this comes in British ORP as well. It's 500 milliliters of water. Mix that up. Usually that drink is fantastic. I really want to see what this white flatbread looks like. Let's open that up. Look at that. Oh, very cool. So it looks like the snack bread, but it's much thicker. I bet you could cut it in half. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. And have 2 slices. Oh yeah. It's got like a seam on it already. That is awesome. He did send me 2 for these, and I got another idea for some burger action. Look at that. It's going to be perfect for the lasagna. And then got the cran raspberry flavor First Strike bar. Can't go wrong with these. Perfect little snack and dessert. And then this is pretty cool. This Wild Zora Real Soup Real Quick. And there's no gluten, grain, or added sugar, no milk or nightshades. It's just really simple ingredients and pretty low in calories. All you do is add some hot water and you're good to go. So it's a nice little backpack snack. I'm gonna make mine rich, a little like super here. Add some hot water to that and we should be good. About a cup of water. It says you can do 8 to 10 ounces, but I'll have it rich. I'll set it to about 7 ounces or a little bit over. So the water's all warmed up. Let's go and open this up and see what we got. Now this is from 2011, like I said, best buy date 2018. Long as there's no damage to the packaging and everything looks okay still. Got your action tab, pull that out. Smells okay, smells like lasagna. And I've never had Mountain House lasagna, so I'm really excited to check it out. And I said add 1 3/4 cup hot water. Let's do that. So we got about 3/4. I spilled some, so we're gonna add a little bit more. And a little more. There we go. Now we'll add our hot water to our little cup of soup. Do about 8 ounces of hot water. And I always like to bring the Canadian IMP napkins for when I make messes. I spilt this water, but we just soaked up the water with this little tablet. And we get ourselves a napkin. Got the cheese spread with jalapenos. Bust that open real quick. Try it on some of this bread. I'm really excited to try this bread. Does not seem like it will be the wheat snack bread, but we'll give it a shot and see what it's all about. Wow, this bread is fantastic. It is nothing like the actual snack bread that you get in normal MREs. It's pretty moist and has a much different texture and taste. Very enjoyable. Go ahead and wash it down with some of this Tutti Frutti drink. It mixed up really well. Tutti Frutti drink is very light and just subtly sweet. Has like a fruit punch, but more of a pineapple tropical flavor. Really enjoyable. And it quenches your thirst very nice. Go ahead and try some of the soup. The Wild Zora lemon chicken soup is very light, excellent flavor, and tastes very homemade, very basic, but very enjoyable. What I'm going to do with it is actually have the bread sit in it a little bit, and get some of that flavor, and then enjoy the bread with that. The lasagna is all done. It looks and smells fantastic for being from 2011. Go ahead and try a shot of that. That is absolutely perfect. Now, I've never had the lasagna from Mountain House, but I've heard it's a favorite of many, and I see why now. It also tastes very homemade lasagna, really enjoyable. But I want to get a little mega bite going on. So I get the bread, pile some of the bread on there, or the lasagna on the bread. Then we're going to add some of that jalapeno cheese spread, as well as some hot diggity dog hot pepper sauce. If you haven't had this hot pepper sauce, it's got a little bit different kick to it, but very enjoyable. Let's go ahead and try that. Mega bite. This bread is amazing. It is the closest thing I've had to real bread, like a Lathian ration has the rye bread. This is very enjoyable. You put that lasagna on there, the jalapeno cheese spread, hot diggity dog hot sauce. That's a killer combination. Excellent mega bite. Everything is really good so far for this lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig this bread out. It's topped up with them juices. Just go ahead and give that a shot. Again, an excellent combo. All the flavors just enrich right in the bread. And the final item we got cran raspberry first strike bar. If you have not had the cran raspberry first strike bar, it's excellent. It has all the flavors, the cranberry, the raspberry coming through, the crisp rice, just like any other first strike bar, but it's one of the favorites. Overall, this is a fantastic lunch. Now I'm going to finish this up and start working on the outer door. Okay, this is my concept for the outer door. Now, one thing I noticed every time that I left, the inner door was hard to seal up. And I don't want to lose heat during the winter, and I wouldn't mind the extra insulation. So I wrapped it out here. I got a little nail, I'll seal it here. Seal it here. So I got this little log that I'll throw on the bottom when I go away, or I need to go get wood or something like that. That way I'm not losing heat. And then I have these strings tied up to it, and I'll show you what they're for in just a moment. Okay, I'm inside. I got the interior sealed up good, but my exterior is still open, so it'll catch wind and not be the insulator I need it to be. So that's why I attached these strings, so I could pull from the inside and seal it tight. That way I'll have a way to fasten the door while I'm inside. Okay, it is dinner time, and it's a little hot to make a fire in the shelter. I did insulate it pretty good and found some other ways to secure the top tarp better to close out some gaps. So let's go ahead and start a fire. I got some Coleman fire starters. I want to try these out. Seen them at the store. I wanted to pick them up. It comes with 12 for a barbecue, campfire, or fireplace. So water resistant, UV resistant. Not sure what they're all about. Come in like little bricks. I'm gonna use the arc lighter to see if I can start one up and see what happens. Looks like you open them up with the plastic and you break them off. Like one that reminds me of like a fire log setup for a fireplace. But you're basically supposed to break them off and throw them in the fire. It's not breaking very good. So I got a couple pieces. All right, there we go. So it looks like just recycled paper. And I got quite a bonfire in front of me, I know, but everything's kind of falling out of trees, so started up pretty easily. Seems to burn pretty slow. Kind of get it going, and we'll toss it in. Got another piece right here. Starts out pretty good. Oh, that one went out. So these would be useful in the wood stove as well. Yeah, they seem pretty effective and pretty easy to start up a fire with. And now it's time for dinner, but I'm probably going to have to cook dinner with the headlamp or the flashlight on the camera on. Alright, we got ourselves a fire, so it's time to see what we got for dinner. Time for a little fireside dinner. For dinner, we're going to have beef patties and mashed potatoes. And what burger isn't complete without a hamburger bun? So we're actually going to make hamburgers or cheeseburgers. I got some sticky toffee pudding for dessert. And then I got the hot diggity dog sauce from lunch. Some cheese spread with jalapenos. We got ketchup and mustard for the burger. And then I have I believe this is a Australian drink mix that I got from Shocker 71. So I'm really excited to try that out. And this is from Jack of Trade, so I appreciate him sending it this way. This was, looks like made in 2008. If it is a 15-day code, and it's best by December 2015. But like I said, as long as the packaging's alright, these things last a long time. Let's just bust it open and see how we make this up, because I'm really excited to have some burgers out here. Okay, so we got their top. This is our mashed potatoes. We'll put in that later. We got our action tab. We got one burger and some pieces, but it's alright. we're gonna make a puzzle burger. It's okay. So we got the hot water. It says add hot water to the burgers. Gonna shake them up. Get all the air out. And we'll let it set. Okay, we're gonna make the sports drink powder. This is, like I said, this is from Australia. One of the Australian rations. It says about 500 milliliters. Actually has a weird look to it. I don't know if it's okay. But give this a mix. Never had this kind of drink before, and hopefully it's okay. Just bust out the hamburger bun. Probably make 2 open-faced burgers if I can. Somehow, some way. We got the ketchup and mustard, and we'll put the cheese spread on that too. Get that a good knead. Burgers should be done. So we got 1 burger. Oh, kind of falling apart. I'll have to piece them together best I can. So I got 2 nice burgers, and I got a couple pieces left over, and that's okay because I'm just going to mix it with the mashed potatoes right here. So shake that down. All you do is just open this up now and place this into the bag with the meat. Kind of the meat juice. So let's dump that back in there. Give it a stir and it should be good to go. Okay, the mashed potatoes sitting. Add some of this jalapeno cheese to my burgers. Oh man, that's not going the best there. Boom. Get it on this one. Perfect. We'll save some for the mashed potatoes. Got some ketchup. Spread that around there on both of them. And then we got our mustard. Make sure to knead these packages. They get it's pretty separated if you don't. Then we add the mustard. We got some cheeseburgers in a mess, because why not? Okay, time for a cheeseburger by the campfire. Let's try it out. Burger reconstituted perfectly. Very moist, not dry at all, as far as like, you know, no dry spots where it's hard or anything like that. On the bun, it gives you that effect of that burger. Jalapeno cheese and ketchup mustard, perfect. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be that color, but this is that lemon lime. Let me go ahead and give it a shot. Lemon lime tastes pretty good. It tastes like an older lemon lime, but still pretty refreshing. Let's go ahead and check on these mashed potatoes. Okay, they looks like they're a little thick, but that's okay. And they got the bits of the burger in there, which is only going to help the flavor. Let's go ahead and try that out. Oh, that's really good. These are actually infused with cheese and broccoli. So the cheese and broccoli mashed potatoes, and they have the burger in there. Oh, just fantastic. This is a great dinner. Get a quick mega bite with these mashed potatoes. They're already pretty infused with the cheese, but a little jalapeno cheese. And I got my hot diggity dog sauce. I'm gonna put on this burger too. I'm gonna slap it right on the burger. And make a mess. Get that mega bite. I absolutely smashed that burger. It was fantastic. Man, that's great to have out here. Now we're gonna try some of this sticky toffee pudding. I believe Traversing Food sent this way in a trade. That's what it looks like in there. I don't know if you're supposed to warm it up or not, but I'm just gonna eat it cold. Get a bite of that. Oops. There we go. I absolutely love these cakes because that's what they are. They're like a cake, and then they got the frosting on them. And they can be eaten warm or cold. But sometimes I just like them cold or warmed up. But it's really good dessert. I had a fantastic dinner. I'm going to go ahead and finish all this up, clean up, and enjoy the campfire. Okay, before I go to bed, I wanted to do one more thing. I want to get one more thing done before the night's over. and I started working on my deerskin liner for my internal door. I got the top fixed up where I want it to be, and then I started sewing the second piece on, and all I'm doing is taking a smaller skin and taking strands off it with my knife, and I'm sewing it on like that. So, and it's holding up really good, but I'm going to do a lot more. This is kind of like a temporary to see how it goes, and I'll look how heavy it is, closes the door for me. And that's what I need it to do. On top of that, insulate the door so it's not just tarp. So overall, going pretty good. Okay, it's morning time, and I want to get right back to work. I'm trying to find all the drafts. Last night I did find one, and I used the foam to fill it. I'll show that real quick. So behind the chimney, there's a spot where I was getting a lot of air. I just placed sections of the pipe insulation and filled it. And I can pull them out if I need to, but there's a nice, the breeze is gone now. There's no airflow, so that's working as intended. So that's how I kind of used the pipe insulation to get that. And the deer skin door worked perfectly as well. All right, since it's kind of cold out, but not cold enough to have a fire, I'm just going to have breakfast inside the shelter. And this is the breakfast I got today. So this is the Mountain House, and they actually have put wraps on there. It's a breakfast skillet. Can't get that out. I really enjoy the current breakfast skillet. This one is actually from, just see, 2012, 208th day. So 8 years old. Not too bad. We'll see how good it tastes. And then I got some chipotle tortillas. Really excited for those. Got a strawberry protein shake from Mentor Trading Company. Gotta have my coffee. So I got my Taster's Choice. Got some crackers. And with my crackers, I have some peanut butter and strawberry jam. And got cheese spread with jalapenos for the breakfast skillet. And I still have some leftover hot sauce, hot diggity dog hot sauce, or running the Tabasco green. But I might just turn that just so I don't have to open another bottle. Okay, we got our main water heating up with coffee water. And now I'm going to go ahead and make up the Minotaur Trading Company strawberry protein shake. Strawberry is one of my favorite flavors, so I'm excited to try this one out. Open it up. Kind of take a look and see what we got. Always make sure you open your gusset. These packages comes with a nice gusset. And it says add 1 cup or 8 ounces of water. Once you add the cup of water, then you just seal up the top, give it a good shake, and let it sit. We've got our coffee water and main water. So we'll go ahead and bust this Mountain House up and make sure it looks okay, smells okay. So we got the old breakfast skillet. I know the current breakfast skillet's really good. I haven't not had this older version, so I'm really excited to try that out. It smells okay. Go ahead and add the water. It says add a cup and a half of boiling water. So we got about half. And then I got, like I said, the rest of the water will be for my coffee. And then I have some Taster's Choice and some awesome breakfast. Okay, perfect. We got our coffee. Should be nothing wrong with this. Dump it up and mix it up. And then open these chipotle tortillas. I love them. They're very spicy compared to the normal tortillas. They should make for excellent breakfast wrap. Alright, now we're going to open our crackers. Make hopefully can make a plate out of the packaging. I'm out of plates. To do this, if you're ever on the go and you want a nice plate, you just pull your crackers out and then try to use the seams and gently open both sides. And you can get yourself a nice little plate or something to hold your food on the go. You can set our crackers down now. And got our peanut butter and jelly and strawberry jam. Add the strawberry jam.
One cracker. I might eat the other cracker with the skillet. We'll have one peanut butter and jelly. One peanut butter and jelly cracker. Perfect. Mix everything up on top. Kind of a Tracy Phillips taught me this. And kind of get all your PBJ just ready to go right there. Let's try that out. Now that's definitely the way they eat the peanut butter and jelly. I'm going to go and wash it down with this strawberry protein shake. This has got 13 grams of protein, 220 calories. And I love strawberry flavor. See if it mixed up good. Looks really good, so let's give it a shot. Very nice, rich strawberry flavor. And I say some protein drinks I do not like. This one is actually very good flavor. And it goes with the PBJ perfectly. Let's go ahead and check on our breakfast skillet. So it looks like it's doing pretty good. Probably just give it a good mix real quick. And now we got the breakfast wrap, or the... Okay, now the breakfast skillet's almost done. Go ahead and add our cheese to our tortilla. Jalapeno cheese spread. And get that ready to go. And now we'll add to it. So it's not that cold out right now. It's about at least, I'd say 42 degrees Fahrenheit. It's warm inside the shelter, but not cold enough to have a fire. So load it up good. And now, we'll add the hot diggity dog hot sauce. Not going to open the other one when I have some more of this left over. Quite a bit. This bottle is quite big, and I really enjoy this hot sauce. So now it's trying to try this wrap. Oh. Here we go. The wrap is definitely the way to go, but you can eat this just out of the pouch. It's got hash browns, scrambled eggs, got a little bit of onion pepper, a little bit of onion flavor, sausage, but it's all really one of the better breakfast mains is breakfast skillet from Mountain House. I mean, they just really, this is like a top 5 for me for breakfast, and I really enjoy breakfast. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it down with this Taster's Choice. I always love my Taster's Choice coffee. Very bold, goes with breakfast very well. And now it's time for, still got a lot of work to do with chopping the wood. So I'll go and finish this up, and I'll talk more on final thoughts.
Okay, so final thoughts about this weekend. I learned a lot about insulating the shelter. I think I got all drafts and air leaks covered. So I'll continue to watch for that in the wintertime. Got the deer skin on the inner wall, inner door. It worked out pretty good. And I got to have 3 awesome meals from Mountain House that were all approximately 8 years or older, and they held up great. I really enjoyed dinner, lunch, and breakfast. They were all fantastic, and I appreciate all the other items that I got to try out from other reviewers and people that I trade with. And their links are down below if they have a channel. If you want to check them out, some great channels down there. Overall, I'm just enjoying the weather. I was going to cut some more. I got some wood cut, but I want to get more cut. But I got a blade down, not because of the saw. Like I said, this is the second blade I broke on the saw, and it's cut all the wood for the shelter and much more. So these things are awesome. It's just sometimes I get a little crazy when trying to cut, and I'll snap a blade. So I got to get another one of those before I get some more wood cut. But other than that, still having a blast out here. Really enjoying the fall weather. Really excited for that snow to fall. So that's all I got now. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.